Hello and welcome to 3D Print Build Long Past 60, and today I'm fitting the rear top plate, which might as well call rear plate because there is no other plate on it at the rear, so you might as well call it the rear plate.
Plastic on the bottom, isn't there? Two plastic covers at the bottom.
Yeah, but that's horrible. Don't even mention the plastic.
And that's plastic.
Exactly. What do you think I don't want to do? By the way, you will also find in your pack this little bag of screws, which, if you're like me, you're probably going to lose half of them by the end of this video. So this one will be sitting just in here.
You want me to switch over to
Not yet.
No?
No.
Oh, no, right.
Good. Because this is where your problem starts, you see, because all these wires they made us put in blimmin' ages ago with no blimmin' cable management are now 100% in the way, and especially this wire, which isn't in the right place, which is lovely. It just so happens to be this blimmin' long wire goes all the way down there that someone didn't actually feed through. So there's a little gap inside here where the one for the actual motor sits, and that's where someone put this cable through, which is 100% in the way, which is always handy.
I don't know what that one's for, so...
That is supposed to go all the way down here.
All the way down underneath.
To the bottom.
Which, all you get to see is a nice picture of your elbow.
Yeah, which as you can probably guess is Lloyd to take the plate off. It's just, I know that this plate's a nightmare to put back on, so I'm not going to bother even trying to take the plate off and back on all the time. So this is going to... Obviously this is an unnecessary step if the cables are put by. Or it has to go down underneath of it. The bottom, it has to come out the bottom of the tubing, doesn't it? Like that. It came out the side, which is in the way of where the plate is there. Now comes the lovely part, because now you have to find a place to put that through that's not going to get in the way of the fan. So I'm just going to be putting there.
I must admit, the cable management on this was actually rather awful.
It was. Right. And
I will actually later on, I might actually lift all this up and tidy it all up so I can put some cable tie pads in or something.
yeah. You know what's going to happen? I've just started moaning, by the way, so I'm put out the wrong place. You know someone's going to go into the comments, might get a comment. Yeah, by the way, you done it yourself. So, now the bat is out of the way, see that now fits in nice and snug.
Not?
Nope, doesn't fit snug at all. It's actually too big.
Hang on, let me work my way around. I'm going to come in with the camera a minute.
I'm not getting by the camera.
It's not actually too big. You've got to put it up, I'll put that side down first.
Horrible. There you go, that's me done.
No, it's not.
Yes it is.
No, it's not.
Do you really want me to
I'll
open
switch
the little bag of screws?
Yep. And because you open up a little bag of screws, they put you on the little screen.
Oh. That's I have to wait like half an hour for the camera to come on. So the next
So
step...
you do the bumpers first, haven't you? You've already got them in your
No, I'll do that after.
Gently, off your hand.
Yeah, you would need to gently tilt it over. If you have the aid of a magical hand, it can be helpful, although sometimes they're a hindrance.
Now I do believe that all these actually had proper holes.
Hopefully. Let's just rely on
the deep holes.
Let's just rely on the hopefully factor in this. So I'm just gonna
swing that.
Move the close-up camera just so you can actually see what's going on. Like so.
Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
No, shone off the glass table into my eyes.
That's alright.
So you have all these lovely long chasms here. That's basically where you're screwing the plastic plate into, which is ever so nice.
Yeah. There's a really well magnetised screwdriver come in handy.
Yeah. So not their ones.
Not their ones.
Although they managed to go in one side and then come back out to magnetise, so
Hold that for a minute because you're pushing it out.
that's it. Yeah, it's a really piggy job, this one, in terms of actually seeing where you are.
Now, one thing I will say is this: when obviously this cover's not so bad, but when the next cover comes on later on,
Oh, guess who gets it now?
that's you again. You have to make sure that the switch on the old motor test board is left in the on position. Otherwise, someone's got to open up the bottom, open up, take the plate off, and
Yeah.
get in and switch it.
So
See, I thought they said that was going to be controlling LEDs,
they did for the light.
but it might not be controlling LEDs. I think it's controlling.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just doing up like 103 different screws. Well, it's 6 screws, but
Must be 103.
might as well be 103 because it's a long, laborious chasm inside of there.
It's a shame we don't have a count on it actually, to see how long things do last, how long the recording's been going for. Although, I do think
He does have one.
that does, but it's very hard to read from back there. Even gives you your frames per second.
Mhm.
Or was it FPS frames per sandwich?
Thing is per sandwich. Pretty sure last conference I went to definitely said it was frames per sandwich.
Would you like me to hold that in while you're doing the
No,
screw?
I'm going to undo the screw and actually try and get it in the hole. I've managed to like screw it into the plastic, past the hole.
So, yeah, I'm not brilliant. It's only our 31st 3D printers now. We might be having others that we're going to build up ourselves.
With good screwdrivers.
Well, yeah, that, and also, see, the thing on this I don't like is how do you get into the bottom if something goes wrong? You've got to take the whole machine apart.
Yeah.
See, now when we build ours, it's going to have a bigger base, and I'm going to have openings in it.
Mhm.
Possibly put a slide bit on it so we can slide out the electronics.
Yeah.
So you've got to make sure you push the plastic in then.
Yeah.
Push the blade in place before you start trying to do it up.
Also, if you're anything like me, you're going to realise having big hands is probably the worst possible thing this time. Where the hell did that screw come from? It didn't go in. Now it's gone.
I'll put another one in first. The last one in. And then we have to find the one you just lost.
What I'm going to do is make it a little bit easier myself. So I am going to carefully
Cup in hand.
flip it over, reposition it for the camera, and go again.
And then see what you did with that screwdriver. That screw you lost.
But from this position I can actually see what's going on.
For any other people that have actually watched any of our videos, when I had to put the power supply in, there was screws that were no good in my use of M3s. I found some slightly longer ones, and they are now shown in the bottom of the screen there on display.
And now for the part I promised you, finding the screws.
Well, would you like to finish off? Because we can put that screen later, it is done.
We can press screw later, yes. Right, so what you're going to do now is you want to carefully self-right itself. If this was anything like... Yeah, if it's anything like Robo was, it would just flip itself back over. But it isn't because it's not cool enough. And then basically you have these tiny little rubber feet, and they just go into these lovely indents.
I think they're for when the lid goes down, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
a little bumper for it to stop it whacking the plastic hard or whatever.
And this one is going to fit up into there, and then I get to pronounce myself as pretty much done. So that has been this episode.
60.
Past 60, yep. Past 61 will be David, in which case he will be doing nothing. Enjoy.